Well, hello, IGA family. I want to have a conversation today about something that you probably think is true, and I'm going to tell you that it is true. And that is that independent retailers do not get access to all the same levels of funding and investment that national brands get. Now, we know this. Intuitively, you know it. You look at their ads and you look at the price commodity items on their shelves, and you know that it seems like there's a massive competitive advantage for larger retailers, big national retailers, than often gets down to independents. And that's a problem we cannot fix on this call. But one of the things we can fix is access to national advertising dollars. And as it turns out that big brands, big CPG brands, big bottlers, all the companies that sell products in our store, they do advertising on a national level, and they give that money out. Historically, they gave money out in paper coupons, or they gave it to national TV stations like for NBC and CBS and whatever for their brand commercials. And theoretically, that applied to all retailers. We all got our equal share of the effect of that advertising in our markets. It's great. Except that something's changed in the last few years, and a larger and larger percentage of those dollars, those national dollars, should be available to all of us, have been being sucked up by two or three of the biggest, largest brands. And why? Because they had a national media platform and they were running national advertising and they got in there first. And as a consequence, money that used to be equitably distributed is increasingly discriminated against shoppers that choose our model. That's not intentional. We don't mean to do it. It just happened because it's very efficient to deal with two or three big players than try to deal with the complexity of what we do. Well, IGA is trying to fix that. We bought this company last year called Scanner Applications. You may remember scan-based trading from many years past. We bought ScanApps as a mission to try to make sure that any national dollars that were going through those platforms also went through with full availability to all independents. Let me say that again. If a brand is going to do national advertising, we want to make sure that at least a third of that is peeled off and available to independents, because guess what? Independents represent 1/3 of the U.S. grocery industry, which means that now as an independent working with IGA, you have an opportunity, a real opportunity to access those funds. And those funds come in normal CPG products. They come in alcoholic beverages and a lot of other different products in between. You have just as equal chance to get those as you do as what a big national retailer. So what do? You got to agree that you're going to be a part of the program and you want to set the offers, and you got to put signs up in your store so shoppers know that they're getting the offers. And at the end of the day, you got to share your sales results so we can get you paid. If you do those three things, it doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be getting access to funds that we should have been getting all along. Then increasingly we've been missing out just because of our scale and complexity. I hope that you are interested in this, that you want to join us on this path work. By the time we're done, we want to make sure that every retailer gets their fair share, and more importantly, their shoppers are getting their fair share of discounts that they were already entitled to. Got questions? Ask any of the IGA team members. Look forward to having you on board.